Hi there everyone, Josiah here with Womp Creations with another show and tell for you guys. This week I am pulling out my Return of the Jedi EE3. This is the main blaster of Boba Fett. Now, the reason that I specify Return of the Jedi is like pretty much everything on Boba Fett changed drastically between Empire Strikes Back, where we didn't first see him in Empire Strikes Back. I think his first real appearance was in the holiday special, but we don't talk about that. His first on-screen, in-person movie appearance was in Empire Strikes Back, where his EE3, the same model of blaster, looked very, very different. But this is a replica that I made for the Return of the Jedi EE3, and this was a lot of fun to do. It's a pretty basic blaster paint job when you get down to it, but before I get into the paint job, this was 3D printed on my CR10 and probably some of it on my CR10 S5. It came out very, very nicely. I did not design this. I got this file off of Thingiverse, and the name of the creator escapes me at the moment, but I will have the link to the Thingiverse download file down below in the description so that you can go check it out. If you have access to a 3D printer, I highly encourage downloading this file. I mean, it's free, why wouldn't you? And it's so nice. It prints in a couple of different pieces. I'm sure that if your printer isn't big enough, you can slice it up however you need, but it already comes in a couple different pieces, which means painting is a breeze, and then you can go through and assemble, which is a lot of fun for 3D printing jobs. But onto the paint job. This was, as you can see, the base of this entire weapon is black. It's a black blaster, and that is one of the big differences between Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi, it's all black. Empire Strikes Back, it has a nice wooden buttstock. It has some chrome. It's in my opinion, the better looking gun in Empire Strikes Back. But I haven't done a replica of the Empire Strikes Back EE3 yet. I will be getting to that. And now that I'm filming stuff, I will most definitely film that for you guys. But I made this before I was filming anything, but I still really, really enjoy it. Back to the paint job. I'm getting way off track. So obviously I just coated this all with a flat black to start with, and then after that it was essentially a weathering job. I mean, on the actual pistol grip here, you can see that there's some silver, which I used some rub and buff for, but the rest of this was essentially a weathering job. And because the actual paint job was so easy, I spent a lot of time on the weathering. I went through with an airbrush with some rust color. You can see some of that around some of the greeblies. It's kind of blended into some of the areas throughout the whole blaster. I went through with a silver paint pen to do a lot of the chipping and like where it would go down to the metal. And then I applied a couple different washes over the whole thing. I think it came out very nicely. I'm very pleased with this, and I think that even Boba would say this is worthy of a Mandalorian. Thank you guys for tuning in for another show and tell. I really like doing these. I hope you guys are enjoying them as much as I enjoy making them, because I've said this before, but it allows me the opportunity to revisit things that I might not, at least in an in-depth way, normally, which is a lot of fun. I get to think about things that I maybe still need to improve on in my maker repertoire of skills, or things that I really liked that I did on a certain project, and maybe how I can employ that skill again. But thank you guys for all of your support. It means the world to me. There's some cool links down in the bio. You can go check those out. There's some really cool stuff there for you. But I won't take up any more of your time. I hope that you guys are out there making whatever makes you happy. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Hey, look at you, you overachiever you. You watched that entire video and you deserve something awesome in return. You can head over to wompratcreations.com. The link will be down in the description, and you can pick yourself up some awesome Womp Rat Creations merch, just like this original Only You Can Prevent Imperial Invasions Ewok t-shirt. Thanks, guys.
517 to scanner control. 517 to scanner control. 316, report to control. 53 to upper bay door. 53 to upper bay door.